The glow of the hidden lake. In a forest tucked far away from the hurried pace of life, there was a lake that no map could chart, known only in whispered tales. It was said to glow softly under the moonlight, reflecting not just the stars above, but the dreams of those who visited it. This lake was called Lumina, the hidden lake of light. One quiet evening, a traveller named Mira wandered into the forest. Her heart was heavy and her mind was restless, filled with questions about the path ahead. She had heard stories of Lumina, a place where clarity and peace could be found, and her steps were guided by a quiet hope to discover it. The forest was still, its tall trees swaying gently in the breeze. Fireflies danced like tiny lanterns, lighting Mira's way as she followed a faint path that seemed to lead her deeper into the woods. The world grew softer around her, the noise of her thoughts fading with each step. After what felt like hours, Mira emerged into a clearing, and there it was, the hidden lake. Its surface shimmered faintly, as though it held the light of 1,000 stars. The water was so clear that Mira could see to its bottom, where smooth stones glowed softly in hues of blue and gold. Mira approached the edge, her breath catching at the sight. The air around the lake was warm and still, carrying the faint scent of blooming jasmine. As she knelt by the water, she noticed her reflection looking back at her, not as she was now, but as she remembered herself in moments of peace and joy. The lake seemed to ripple gently, as if inviting her to let go of her worries and listen to its quiet wisdom. Mira dipped her hand into the water, and a warmth spread through her, as though the lake itself was reaching out to comfort her. The glow from the stones grew brighter, and she realized that the lake wasn't just reflecting the stars, it was reflecting her, showing her the calm and strength she had forgotten. She closed her eyes and let the water's gentle energy flow through her, carrying away the doubts and fears she had been holding on to. In their place she felt a quiet confidence, a reminder that the path ahead didn't need to be clear all at once. She only needed to take one step at a time, trusting in her own resilience. The lake's light seemed to pulse softly, in time with her breath, as if it were saying, "You are enough, you are exactly where you need to be." As Mira opened her eyes, she noticed a small stone glowing brighter than the others. It floated to the surface, as though the lake itself were offering it to her. She picked it up carefully, feeling its warmth in her hand. The stone seemed to hum softly, carrying with it a message of peace and hope. Mira understood that the stone was a gift, not just a reminder of the lake's magic, but of the light she carried within herself. She placed it in her pocket, its soft glow radiating warmth even as it rested out of sight. The lake's surface grew still again, its glow dimming slightly, as though it had shared what it needed to. Mira sat by the water for a while longer, her heart light and her mind quiet, savouring the peace she had found. As dawn began to touch the horizon, Mira rose, feeling renewed. She looked back at the lake one last time, its surface now reflecting the soft hues of morning, and whispered a quiet thank you. She knew the lake would always be there, a sanctuary she could return to when she needed it. Walking back through the forest, Mira noticed how the world seemed different, brighter, softer, more alive. The fireflies guided her once again, their glow mingling with the light of the stone in her pocket. She felt ready to face whatever lay ahead, carrying the peace of the hidden lake with her. As you lie in your bed tonight, remember the glow of the hidden lake. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine its soft light reflecting your calm and strength. Let its gentle warmth fill your heart, easing your mind and guiding you into a deep and restful sleep. Good night.